Andrew McCart, IFLTV, delighted to be joined by Mark Dickinson. Before we talk about this huge Northeast derby that you've got coming up next week, how's things?
Yeah, all good, Andy. How are you?
I'm very well, mate. Like I said, you've got a huge Northeast derby against Troy Williamson next week on a great card with some brilliant talent from the Northeast and Pat McCormick as well. So, yeah, talk to me about how much this fight means to you because Troy Williamson's been in some very good scraps. Some fight of the years I remember with Ted Cheeseman back a long time ago. But yeah, how ready are you for this clash against Troy?
I think it's come at the perfect time for me.
Mm.
I'm coming into my prime, and I feel more than ready to do the job I need to do come September 6th. I've been training for this fight for a long time now. Obviously, it was supposed to be early August, so I was ready for then, and it's been pushed back for reasons I don't know why. And no, I'm ready. I'm excited, and I know it'll be a fan friendly fight as well. So I can't wait.
Well, you said fan friendly fight. Now, your fight with Reese Thornhill was an enjoyable fight for me to watch ringside. Was it an enjoyable fight for you to be in there? Because when I see you and I see Troy Williamson name together in a fight, I'm like, right, give me a ringside seat. I'm there. So can we expect? Because like I said to you there, Troy has been in some fight of the year contenders as well. And your last fight against Thornhill was a crack and scrap. So as boxing fans, can we expect very much the same?
I would imagine so. Yeah. I think so. I think it'll be a very well. You just got to look at our styles. Do you know what I
Mhm.
mean? Look how we fight, and I think it'll just gel for a very exciting fight.
Like I say, both your styles you mentioned it is a fan friendly style, but what stands out? What do you do different than Troy that's going to get you the win?
I think my boxing ability. I think I'm a lot cleverer or OP than Troy, when it comes to boxing. And too young, too fresh, and I think I'm too good for him. I'm not walking into this fight thinking Troy's finished because I don't believe he is. I know he's had a few losses, but they've come against good men, men that maybe have a different style than me, little boxing run from Troy, like so. We'll see. But I'm just looking forward to it, mate. I think it's a very good fight. Two local lads as well, so it's one everyone wants to see. So why not?
Definitely. And like you said, your style is different than the losses that he's got. Josh Kelly, Kevin Ajago, Ishmael Davis, and I think it was Jahid Tucker out in the
Yeah,
US. Like I said, they are very back foot. You're more so a come forward fighter, or stay in the pocket type fighter. So you're going to be a
yeah.
totally different fight. You mentioned Troy's losses there. Now, what type of Troy are you expecting? Because, like I said, he's had three back-to-back losses. So he's not going to go out. He's not wanting another L on his record going into this fight. So are you expecting the best Troy Williamson?
I think we will get the best Troy Williamson. Yeah, I think him moving up in weight. I think it'll do him favors. I don't think boiling himself down to make 154 was doing him any favors at all. So yeah, I expect the best Troy Williamson. I've trained for the best Troy Williamson. Um, we've took him very serious. Do you know what I mean? It's not someone I'm looking over. I know a win against Troy can push my career on that bit further to where I want to be. And no, I'm focused and ready.
Well, you beat Troy Williams. That's the defense of your English title, right?
Yeah,
Yep. Will you have one eye on that George Liddard, Kieran Conway fight on I think it's the 17th of October. Will you have one
they're
eye on
they're
that
they're,
fight?
they're the weight below.
Are they right below? Are they?
Yeah, the weight below.
All right. I thought they were middleweights. They're not
I'm
middleweights.
super middle.
Are you super middle? All
Super
right.
middle,
So that
yeah. Yeah, yeah.
he is Troy fighting at super middle.
Yeah, Troy's fighting a super middle, yeah.
All
Mhm.
right. Jeez, listen, that is for you for the defenders. Troy's been at super middleweight. That's 168 pounds. That's two weights in what he's fought. I know he's fought at middleweight, but he did start down at 154. So he's really coming
Yeah,
up the
one
weight
five one.
divisions. He's not boiling
Yeah,
himself down. He's had three back-to-back losses, so he's not going to get another. He doesn't want another L on his record. You're the young
no,
gun. It's a northeast derby, like we've talked about.
yeah,
Like I said to you, it's going to be an absolutely fantastic fight. But when you look at the division that you're in, that 168-pound division, when you have that one eye, obviously there's a carrot at the end of that. Do you know what I mean? You've got good names in there.
yeah,
You've got Cam Simpsons. You've got all the big names in the UK, and it's always been a good division to be in that super middleweight division. They've always
yeah,
had these household names, these big stars, in the Chris Eubanks, the Nigel Benns, the Cal
mhm,
Zagis. Do you know what I mean? There's always been a
yeah.
superstar in that division. Do you think that win against Troy Williamson that can get you one step closer to being where you want to be in that dream, that British title, that European title, that world title?
No, I think so. He's a former British champion himself. He's kind of a name that everybody knows, you know what I mean, in the British boxing scene. So, Yeah, like to be honest with you, like all this about wanting to be a superstar and that, like that's not really me. Do you know what I mean? Like I want to be a
Mm.
champion, yeah, but I'm not really too fussed about being a superstar. To be honest with you, mate. I just wanna see if I can be the best. That's the top and bottom of it, really. I want to test myself against these good men and see if I can be the best. I don't really want to fight people that's coming to lie down. I'm 26 year old now. I'm in a position where I can take real fights, and that's what I'm doing. And I just want to push on and let's see how far I can go. And being truthfully honest with you, mate. Um, I think if I'm not good enough to go on and do that, I'll lose to Troy Williamson. Do you know what I mean? Like
Mm.
if I lost to Troy Williamson, then I'm not really good enough to go to where I want to be in my career. I know I'm not. I think he's a kind of a gatekeeper for the British title level. And if I want to push on and go to where I want to be, I should be beating Troy Williamson in style. And that's the way I see it.
You're saying where I want to be. Where is that?
Where I want to be is further than I am now. Do you know what I mean? It's just one step at a time. Oh, listen, obviously I can sit here and come out with a bar and shit and say, yeah, I want to be a world champion. That's just obvious, isn't it? Everybody
Mhm.
wants to be a world champion, but realistically, my next goal, mate, is to be a British champion. That's my next. I've won the English. Do you know what I mean? I'm going to defend it against Troy, who's a good name, and then after that, like I want to be a British champion. Like that's my goal.
Do you feel like the super middleweight division in the UK is a little bit open now? It is open for somebody to step in and be that. You mentioned I don't want to be a star, but it seems like that super middleweight division now. Hamza Shearer's moved up to up as well. He's in that division as well. So do you feel like the division's open, so to speak, for somebody to step in and take over?
Um, I don't really know, to be honest with you, mate. Like that's a good question. I think. Whether it's open or whether it's tough fights, like I'm game to jump in anyways and take over. So like I don't really look into like, do you know what I mean? Listen, you've got your Cal Simpsons, you've got Mark Jeffers in there as
Yeah,
well. Do
yeah,
you know what I mean? Yeah, you've there'll probably be more. Obviously, Hamza Shiraz, but he's kind of world level, isn't he? Do you know what I mean at the minute? So he's not really going to look at somebody like myself. But yeah, I'm just looking forward to getting the job done with Troy and then seeing what comes next. You know what I mean? I think after I beat Troy, I think a big fight should be in the line. You know what I mean? Hopefully, it's a British title.
I can, like I said to you, the Troy fight is a fantastic fight. I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to be down there next week, so like I said to you, I'm so excited about this fight because I've known Troy for a long time. I've known you since your debut. I think I was at
Yeah.
your debut all them years ago as well. So, what can we expect from you next week? What kind of fight can we expect? What can the fans expect? What can the fans watching on the zone expect from Mark Dickinson in this fight?
Mark Dickinson win 100%, mate. By any means necessary. I think too young, too fresh, and too skilled.
Can you stop him?
Yeah.
Because, like I say, his game, the loss
He's
is
never listen. He's never been listen. Truthfully, he's never been stopped. I'm not going in there thinking, yeah, I'm going to walk through him and stop him. Do you know what I mean? But I do believe the game plan that we'll have in place is there's opportunities for a stoppage there. Yeah.
definitely. Well, like I say, I'm looking forward to it, Mark. I cannot wait for it next week. I'll catch you, no doubt, probably the Wednesday or Thursday.
Are you
Um,
up here for it?
pardon?
Are you up here for it? Are you?
Yeah. I'm down.
Right,
I
right.
come down to you. Remember, I'm in
Oh
Scotland.
yeah, you come
I
down.
come
Yes.
down. Yeah, I come
Ah,
down
you
to
come
you.
down. You
Yeah,
come down.
you're north. I'm the north. I'm
Okay,
up
mate.
here.
Well,
I'll be there next week, Mark. Looking forward to it. Like I
spot on.
say,
Thank you
hope
for
it
having
goes
me on,
well.
Andy.
Speak to you soon, brother. Thanks very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Bye
you.
bye.